Hi, welcome again to Passion to Profit Mastery right here on Salvation TV. My name is Emily Uwale Koya. Remember, I'm your cheerleader, your friend, your guide, your mentor, your encourager. And together, you and I would take your passion, something that you love, something that you are good at, something that you're gifted at. We would take it and we would turn it into a profitable, valuable, world-class idea that changes the world and gets you paid as well. Once again, welcome to Passion Profit Mastery right here on Salvation TV. Before we go into what we have to do today, as usual, we will talk a little bit about the previous episodes. So I have been able to tell you what passion is, right? I have been able to tell you how to identify your passion. But beyond that, I have been able to tell you how to identify a profitable passion. Because if your passion just stays as something that you love, you would not be able to turn that into a business. You would not be able to get paid big time, okay, from doing that. So we need to take your passion from just passion to profitable passion. And we have been able to cover that in the previous episode. Okay, we have also told you to one of the ways that you can actually know what you're good at, what you're great at, what you're talented at, what makes you almost indispensable. We have told you to ask your spouse. We have told you to ask your family members, your friends that you trust. We've also told you to ask people that you look up to, people that can give you good counsel. And with that said, we want to talk about monetizing and productizing your passion. Remember, I said from the start that every business sells something. Every business has a product or a service that they offer in exchange for cash, in exchange for money. So you don't just love to play the keyboard and you play the keyboard, blah, 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 and that's where it ends. No, you got to create a product from playing the keyboard. So you can create something. You can say, for example, how to play the keyboard for your 6-year-olds, or you can create a seminar like that. That becomes a product. That is when people are going to start paying you, and that's what we're doing here today. Today, I want to teach you how to create a digital product, because the world is going all digital. The world is digital right now. I'm telling you, not going. The world is digital. Someone told me something over the weekend. I was at a program. And the guy said, Microsoft is working so hard, and so are other tech companies. And the person said, very soon, our cars will drive us to our workplaces. Our cars will drive us to see our doctors. We won't need to push any button. The car will be so automated. And once you're getting, as a matter of fact, once you're sitting down on your chair and you feel like a back pain, your car will just tell you, you need to see the doctor. And before you even say, okay, take me there, don't take me there, the car is already turning to go see your doctor. The car has all that information. This is the future. This is the future of the world. It's all tech. And digitalized products are one of the ways to enter that world of tech. Okay? So I will be teaching you today how to create an online course. But before we go on, if you are in any of this category, then this program is perfect for you. You want to achieve a major goal in your life, but you don't know how. You want to change your life, but you do not know how. You want to quit your job and you want to make a living doing what you love, because you know that 75% of the world is at a job or are at a job that they hate, they do not like. So you want to find something that you love to do and you want to get to it like right now, then this is the perfect program for you. You have depression and you want to find a way out of that depression before it kills you. This program would help you get out of that. You're bored in life. You're just bored. You're just tired, okay? You've been doing the same thing over and again, and there's no excitement in doing the same thing over and again, because it's a madman that does the same thing over and over and over and again. So you want to do something different, all right? So you're bored in life and you want to reignite your passion. This is for you. You want to be of service to the world. You want to be of service in this world. this is for you. And if you feel called to share your gift with the rest of the world, this program is for you as well. And lastly, you want to learn about online and digital marketing to launch your own business, then this program is perfect for you. With that said, let me welcome you again to monetizing and productizing your passion. All right, creating a digital product. But before we talk about creating a digital product, let me quickly explain or define what digital products are for you. Digital goods or products, and like we call them e-goods, electronic goods, are intangible goods that exist in digital form. Goods of this nature are stored, delivered, and used in their electronic format, and they are shipped electronically to the consumer through email or download from the internet. This is like a brief, quick, very, very straight to the point explanation or definition of what a digital product is. They are called e-goods, e-products. So you've heard something like e-commerce because they do their transaction on the internet. So e-commerce. You have heard of e-courses. So that's like an online course, an audio course. So that's a digital product. It is done, it is transacted on the internet. So for example, you want to take a course in Harvard. You don't have to travel to the United States of America to go take that course in the Harvard school directly. You can sit in your house, open your computer, and log on to the Harvard website, okay, their online platform, and you can take your course right there. That's an electronic course. That's an e-course. That's an e-course, okay? It is done on the internet. Now, these are what we call digital products, okay? Now, quick examples because of, for what we are doing here. Our examples for digital products would include ebooks, all right? You already know what that is, I'm sure. So you've seen the hard copy books that you have to go print in the printer store. Ebooks are the same thing, they are books, but you don't have to go print in the printer store. You don't have to print any hardcover or any hard copy. It's just electronic. So it's going to be on the internet. You're going to host it on the internet. Okay? So ebooks, then we have video courses. We also have audio programs. And then we have workbooks. Okay? These are our e-products or digital products. And then we also have virtual coaching and consulting. These are e-products. All right? We have e-learning. These are things you do, like courses you take or how you learn, in Harvard, for example, like I mentioned, or in MIT, or in any of those schools that you have online. Okay? So, how to create an online course. How to create an online course. This is where you need to get your book. You should always come here with your book and your pen because we are learning. How to create an online course. Number one, this is like my 3-step process. Fast, sharp process to creating an online course, a digital product of any sort, whether it's an ebook, whether it's a video course, whether it's an audio program, whether it's a workbook, whatever it is. This is like my quick 3-step guide to doing that. Number one, find a pain and create a solution that eliminates it. It being the pain. Find a pain and create a solution that eliminates that pain. So what we're saying here, number one, step one to creating a digital product. Online course, for example. Find a pain. Identify an area that people are struggling. Identify an area that people need desperate help in or with. They have their hands virtually on their head and they are crying and shouting and wailing. I think that's the perfect word, wailing. They need help. So you want to identify that kind of pain or that kind of problem, okay? And then once you identify it, You want to create a matching, corresponding solution that eliminates that pain. For example, when women have a baby, they gain weight and they don't like it. Most people don't like it. They gain weight and they get like big tummies that never ever goes down. If you, that's a big problem, because women are very vain. Okay, we like to look all flashy and all of that. So anything that's gonna make a woman stay flashy, look flashy, maintain flashy, she's gonna pay for it, except she doesn't have money. So if you identify that as a pain problem and you have an idea, you have like a skill, you have an experience, you have tried something that worked for you, then you can create a solution that eliminates that for that woman. That's how you create an online course. That's the first part, okay? Because you don't want to create an online course that nobody buys. You don't want to create an online course that's teaching people how to sell pepper in the market. Nobody cares how to sell pepper in the market. Nobody cares how to use pepper in their soup. It's not a big deal. Some people don't even use pepper in their soup. It's not a big deal. So you want to find what is a big deal. That's why we say identify a pain, identify a problem, identify a need. Find where people are crying, where they are wailing. Find where, instead of finding where people have headache, okay? Instead of finding people that have headache, find people that have migraine. That's what we're talking about here. Because headache, you can take Panadol. But migraine, you need a doctor. That's exactly what we're saying. Don't find a pain, a real pain that is so bad for somebody, and create a matching solution to eliminate that pain. Step 2, come up with a course outline for your online course or for your digital product. Okay, how you're going to do this? This is how. Write down everything you believe your audience or buyer needs to learn from your course. Write down everything you believe your audience or buyer needs to learn from what you're about to create. All right, so let's take the woman who had a baby and now has put on so much weight and now she has big tummy. What are the things that she needs to learn to get rid of that extra weight and big tummy? So you want to list them all out on your book, on your book, not on paper. You're an adult now, okay? We're building a business. No paper here, paper there. Book, one main book, journal. That's what you need, okay? You got to get that. If you don't get anything from me today, make sure you get that. All right? So list out everything she needs to learn to eliminate her weight, her extra weight, and the big tummy. So number 1, maybe it could be like exercise every day. Number 2, it could be stop eating junk food, meat pie from fast food. It could be that. Number 3 could be drink lots of water, detox once in a week, or something. That area is your field, is your niche. You're the expert in that area. So you actually know what she needs to know to get rid of that extra weight and the big tummy. And once you list out all of that, okay? Once you list out all of that, you want to go back and begin to eliminate what isn't necessary. Now, on this step, list out everything you think she needs to know. Don't bother about whether it's perfect or not. List everything out that she needs to know. Then when you're done, go back to the beginning and begin to sieve the lessons, the things you have listed out. Begin to sieve them. So eliminate what you think isn't necessary. Okay? Only give what is necessary. Listen, people most of the time make the mistake of giving people too much information. When something is too much information, it is bad. Because too much means I don't need this much. So give me perfect information. Give me information that is right for me. Don't give me 100 tips when you could have just given me 10. I don't need 100. It's too much. You're going to exhaust me with those. Give me only 10. That's why you need to go back on the step and eliminate what isn't necessary, right? You following me? Great. So the third thing you want to do, once you have put all of this together, the third thing you want to now do is to come up with a course title. Come up with a course title, whether it's an ebook, whether it's a workbook, whether it's an online course, a video course, or an audio, whatever. Come up with a title. Let me tell you the thing about titles. A good title or a great title sells faster than a bad, poor title. All right? When you are working on your title, you need to be very careful. You want to give a title that is wow, not a title that is crap. Okay? So, and when you're coming up with your idea, you need to be very specific. Your idea should solve a particular problem for people. Your idea should solve a specific problem for people. For example, instead of teaching people in your course, supposedly you have created it or you're about to create it, instead of teaching people how to raise a dog or how to train your dogs, all the dogs in the world. No, you rather pick this option. How to train Caucasian dogs. How to train Labradors. How to train, you know, what are the names of those dogs? I'm not even sure. So you don't want to teach people how to train all the dogs in the world. You want to teach them how to train this particular breed of dogs. That is how you create a profitable online course from the word go. Qualify, quantify, describe, amplify your title. Okay? Take a word there and amplify it. All right, great. So we move on to the fourth step, which is basically recording your online course. So now you have found a profitable idea, which is step one, to find a pain and then create a matching corresponding solution to eliminate that pain, step one. And step two, we said you should come up with a course outline. And here we said you should list out everything that you know the person who is going to buy your course, that you know the customer. And we gave an example of the lady who had a baby and now she has extra weight and then she has a big tummy and then she's not happy with herself anymore, and that's a big problem because it's a big problem. If you're a woman watching this, even if you're a man, that's a big problem. So we said you should do that on step two. And then step three, we said come up with a title, a wow title. And we gave an example of, instead of writing how not to marry, you write how not to marry an idiot. All right? And that gets people to pay attention, to you or to your title or to your course or to your workbook or to your ebook or to your seminar or to your whatever it is that you are selling online. Okay? And then the fourth thing we're saying now is for you to record your course. So what do you need to record your course? You need a camera. There are two ways to do this. I'll tell you the two ways. The very first way is the technical way, and the second one is the non-technical way. So let us talk about the technical way first. All right. So this is what you need to do, first of all, is to get a software or this software. We have Camtasia. Okay, these are screen recording softwares. Okay, we have Camtasia, we have Screen-O-Matics, and we have ScreenFlow as well. So Camtasia is on Mac and it's also on Windows. Screen-O-Matics is on both as well, and I think ScreenFlow is strictly for Mac users. But Camtasia is so good and easy to use. It's quite popular because most people, this is what they use to record their online courses. So for you to record your online course, you need to get PowerPoint, the PowerPoint software, and you need to put it on your system, and then you can go and create your online course outline. Okay, using step three, where we said you should come up with your outline. So you create it on your on PowerPoint, open PowerPoint simply, and start typing and putting pictures and designing your slides for recording. Once you are done designing your slides, then what you want to do is to open this software that I just mentioned, Camtasia, Screen-O-Matics, or ScreenFlow. Open them and follow the instructions there. They are pretty simple to use, especially Camtasia, which is what I use. Okay, very simple to use. All you need to do is to locate where they say record, push that button, and start recording, capturing the screen, capturing your slide. It will capture your slides for you. All you need to do is to record. Now, you can get, if you want this professionally done, you would need to get like a mic, and then you will need to get a mic. If you are recording your screen, you need to get a mic, a professional mic. That's on one hand. But if you want to do it the non-technical way, which is the way that I did my very first online course, because I wasn't even going to go the technical way. I got a videographer and he recorded me teaching my class, just like I'm teaching you right now. So he recorded everything that I was saying. All right, so the work was for him to do. The editing was for him to do. Everything was put together by him, and my job was just to put it on my site, host it on the internet, and then drive people to my online school to buy it. And that was easy for me. That was easy for me. So you can take, if you are technical and you don't mind, then you can get these other softwares that I mentioned, and you can record your screen and just export it and host it on your site. Else, you can use the non-technical, okay, the easier way in a way. You can use that. Just get a videographer who can record for you, okay? Now, even if you do not have a website to host your course, it does not matter, okay? It is not enough to stop you from creating your own online course, all right? It doesn't matter. When I created my first online course, I didn't even have anywhere to host it. Let me tell you the simple truth. It was a simple, tiny audio program. Audio, I recorded in a studio. And I sold that program for 25,000 naira. And I made $1 million plus selling that program in 2 weeks in a WhatsApp group. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier in the other episodes. I sold it in 2 weeks. I'd made $1 million plus selling that program in a WhatsApp group on my phone, on my smartphone. I had a website, but I didn't know anything about the website. You know, most people are like that. You don't even know the domain name. You don't even know the name of your website. You've opened it some years back. You don't even know what's going on there. That was how my website was. I had no idea what it was about, what was going on, but I had to revive it as I started growing in the online business and using the internet to push what I was doing. So you don't have to stop and say, I don't have a website, so I cannot do what she's saying and just go away. No. You have to be determined to put your feet in the ground and say, come what come may, I am going to do this. Because the possibilities for online courses is endless. It is endless. People are looking for information all over the place. People go to Google every minute. Do you know? To search for something, how to do this, how to have a baby, how to grow a 1-year-old, how to breastfeed my baby, they're searching for all sorts on Google. So I'm telling you that once you create an online course, you can become the Google in that area. Because people would prefer to come meet you, who is a human being, not Google, where everybody has put junk. They've put everything, and we don't even know who they are. Some people don't even know what they're talking about. They just go and see somebody, copy and come and paste and put their name on top. No, they would prefer to come and meet you, who is a human being. You can't take away from a real human being than from a computer. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I want you to be the Google. I want you to house some sort of information that people need to eliminate a pain. Eliminate a pain, solve a problem, meet a need that people have. Okay? And so this is how you put an online course together. Find a pain, drive a corresponding solution to eliminate the pain. Come up with an outline for your course. Write down everything that you need to teach your customer, the person who needs that course. Everything she needs to know or he needs to know to get results. And then come up with a title for your online course. And here I'm saying it could be for your ebook. It could be for somebody sent me a message today, and he sent me a cover of his ebook. And he told me, I can't remember the title now, but it's about ideas, how to come up with a good idea or something. And he told me, he was asking me, he said, Emily, I just put this together, this concise ebook together, and it is everything I've been reading that you post on Facebook. I'm going to send you a copy. But I'm trying to sell this and have gotten some people to buy it, but somebody wants to buy this from America. Oh, I wish I could just screenshot that and put here. Maybe we will do that so that I'm not talking bullshit. I'm telling you the truth. He said somebody wants to buy this. We're going to put it. Somebody wants to buy this from outside the country. How do I sell it? And then I replied him. I told him how to sell it. So that's what, when you embrace digital technology, you become borderless. You become limitless. I mean, you can sell your product. I sell virtual coaching to people outside this country, outside Nigeria. I have a coaching business that I work from home. Once in a while, I come outside and meet people. So this is a borderless world. And that is where online courses come in. You should give it a big try. Okay? So I'm rounding up for on this right now. Like I said, the possibilities with online courses are endless. They are endless. You can teach people how to buy real estate in an online course. You can teach people how to build house in an online course. It's endless possibilities. All right? So what I need you to do right now is to head onto our Facebook page, Passion to Profit Mastery on Facebook, and ask any question. Comment, make a comment, leave a comment. Talk about what you learned from today. Talk about what you're going to start doing, because information, just having it and storing it and housing it, can kill you. I'm telling you, you're not going to go far if you keep all the information you have. You will begin to grow and see some real advancement when you begin to implement, when you begin to take action, when you begin to use the information that you have gotten today. You begin to use it out there. Go make something happen. Yeah, go make something happen. Go do something that you would beat your chest and say, oh my goodness, I didn't know I was this brilliant. Oh, I didn't know I was this brilliant. Go do something like that. So go onto the Facebook page right now, leave a comment, leave a post, ask a question, and we will respond to you almost immediately. All right? I look forward to hearing from you. See you again on the next episode. God bless you. There's an online course in you. Go make it happen. Go create it. Thank you so much.